What's up? Hope everyone's doing well, and welcome back to Obama? What are you doing in my house? What's up, Obama's in the gritty. Oh, hey, Obama's in the gritty. Hey, what? You want me to tell everyone to like and subscribe? Guys, Obama just said to like and subscribe, so I think you should do it. That was probably one of the hardest intros I've ever done. I am so sorry. Oh, I guess I also have to mention the change in facial hair. I just wanted a new look, I guess, and now that look is French. I guess we're just gonna stick with it for a little bit. Well, today we're gonna be talking about satire and kind of the extent you can really go with satire before it comes full circle and is no longer satire. If you guys recall from last video, satire was being used at kind of the wrong time in a weird situation where, you know, there shouldn't really be any jokes. Well, today, the creator's going to be looking at kind of use satire in every situation possible, even ones you couldn't think of, like Obama hitting the gritty. Now, this video is going to be less of me hating on other creators because these creators aren't necessarily doing anything inherently wrong. So no hate to them. I'm just gonna kind of be like critiquing just a little bit based on, you know, what is funny to me and what isn't. But if you think these creators are funny, no judgment whatsoever. They have a very large audience, so I would not be surprised if a large amount of people that watch this video actually find these creators funny. But that's besides the point. This is my video, so my opinion, and you're all wrong. You're all wrong. So the first creator we're gonna be looking at, his name is itsjulyski, or itsjulyski. I'm not really sure, but basically, the thing that all these creators have in common is they make satirical content, which is they just kind of like embody this persona, but the satire runs so deep that they make their entire platform embody that persona. My question is, when does it end? When does satire just come full circle and be reality? Let me stop talking and let me just show you what I mean.
Hey, whoa. Hi. Oh, you're mute? Okay, I understand sign language. You are so hot. I appreciate it. Hey.
Okay. It is funny. I do think that's funny. But at the same time, this is all of his content. Like, this is all of it. This is just the persona that he's chosen to embody, and now he really can't change that because that's just how he's gained his following. Okay, this one says, POV, you reject me until you hear my voice.
Oh, for real? Alright, bet. You missed your chance, sweetheart. Move along.
It's like impressive too, because I could not do this. Even the intro, like me doing the intro was so hard. That was so difficult to just like stay in character.
Darling, I still catch a grenade for ya.
It's so interesting to me, right? Because there is content like this on TikTok, but it's unironic. It's completely like someone being themselves and making content like that. So these creators are kind of parodying that, right? And doing it ironically, but at the same time, again, when do you cross that line? Like, where is that line? You know, it's kind of blurred because, for example, I'm scrolling on TikTok and this guy shows up on my For You page and I've never seen him before. So I don't know if it's ironic or not. This very much could be completely unironic and I would have no idea. And that is just like so interesting to me because it's like this creator's like fully embracing the satirical persona that he's created for himself. I just want to know what he's like in real life. Yeah, like we have no idea. And I think that does like add to the humor. It's so interesting. Okay, this is another one. It says POV, I get sent a spicy pic.
Hey. Yeah. Hold up. Yo, no, this way too lit. No, this litty. Yo, no, you lit no cap. No, you lit no cap. That's way too lit.
Fuck. Oh my god. I'm cringing so hard. I mean, I don't know if he's in public, but he could very much be around people. I guess another way that you could cross the threshold from being satirical into coming full circle would be doing this in a public setting. Doing this on social media, like this is your platform, kind of is a tell that it is ironic or satirical, right? But if you're doing this in public and no one around you knows what's going on, then that to me maybe is like crossing the threshold or reaching the threshold of like no return. Like you're no longer satirical, you've come full circle. We'll see what happens with the rest of the video. That wasn't foreshadowing. Or anything like that. Okay, the next creator we're moving on to is Mitzi270. Now she less so embodies a specific character and kind of just follows trends, or if there's like a viral video of someone doing something unironic and it's very cringy, she will parody that ironically. So this is an example of that. So this is just a parody of an original post. Unfortunately, that creator was very young and more than likely got bullied because now her account is deleted. So maybe we shouldn't make fun of people that are younger or maybe even have disabilities, because I have seen that on this app before, where someone will make like a cringy post unironically, and creators like this, I'm not saying Mitzi has done this, but I've definitely seen creators like her do this, to where they will copy those videos and basically mock the other creator, not knowing if they do have a disability, if they, are autistic or whatever the case may be. So that is, another concern I have with these videos, is that a lot of the parodying is mocking people with disabilities. Now, again, this isn't all of their videos. It's just something that I've noticed throughout this kind of niche.
Did somebody say pajama party? Check me out. It's a cat burrito. Have you even heard of Sailor Moon? Never mind.
But here's an example of one of Mitzi's videos.
Here's 3 signs that you're a real Eddie Munson stan. Number 1, you don't want Chrissy to wake up because you don't like this. Chrissy, wake up! Number 2, you're an outcast of society, so you're part of the Hellfire Club. No, it's not a cult. And number 3, you greet your friends like this.
Okay. Okay, so this type of content clearly like mocks people that make, or around the time that Stranger Things was being released, she's kind of mocking the people that would make content about this. But again, it's kind of going so far to where like it almost feels unironic. And that's, I think, where the cringe comes in. But again, like if you like this content and you think it's funny, like that's no judgment whatsoever. I think it's just a little bit cringy, just a little bit. But I can see how you would think this is funny.
Here's 3 ways to satisfy your senpai. That's me.
Number 1, cuddle puddle after his Burger King shift.
Ah.
Number 2, watch anime together. His favorite is Naruto.
Naruto ran straight to her heart when I first saw her. Look. Sorry.
It's okay, Pookie.
Thank you.
And number 3, always obey your senpai.
If you don't obey me, I will ban you straight to the Shadow Realm, which is under my covers, of which I can join you if you would let me.
Yes!
You just fart?
It's just, it feels so real. Like, again, like, how do you not break character, especially with doing this with somebody else? That's very impressive. I would break characters so fast. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this type of content at all. Okay, this one is Mitzi saying you're not an alpha, and then proving to all of you haters that she is. Okay, this type of content is just so interesting to me, because in a way it's kind of like another form of commentary, but it is, instead of commentating on a specific like type of cringy content, she's just mimicking it to make fun of it. She's like mocking the content to make fun of it. Because like I make fun of alpha content all the time, right? I like talk about it, dissect it, laugh at it. But instead, these creators are looking at this cringy content and they're kind of like making it their own in a way that sometimes reaches the threshold of what is satirical and what isn't. So July Sky and Mitzi did a few collabs as well. And those are great. They're so much fun.
Hey, pick up.
Bae, I have a question.
What is it?
Did you eat yet today?
No.
Eat now.
Fine.
Yo, hold up, bae. Boing, 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 yeah! You are literally eating! You are eating!
That was hard to watch. That was hard to watch. That was very hard to watch. She ate, I guess. Shit.
Yo, not you, goofy babe! Let me try. Yo!
That was embarrassing.
Nah, bae. That thing was pungent. Juicy. And not even low-key juicy. That thing was high-key juicy.
Yo, that wasn't weird?
Nah. Listen.
I'm listening.
I wish I could smell it through the phone right now.
I wish I could smell yours.
How? I wouldn't be able to like watch my own content. If I were to make this content and I were to upload a video like this, I would have to like delete TikTok afterwards. This isn't a digital footprint. This is a digital shit stain. Okay. Okay, the next guy, the next and last guy we're going to be looking at, his name is Alpha Pookie, okay? Now, you've probably seen this guy on your For You page recently if you have TikTok. He's been going around in public and yelling.
I became very nonchalant.
And honestly, it's very annoying. I don't like it. It also just makes me uncomfortable. I have never been able to sit through a single one of the videos where he yells in public because it just makes me so overwhelmingly uncomfortable because I'm just an awkward person. Okay, I hate disturbing the public. I just don't like to do it. And he just like does not give a shit. Like I don't know, but I think like the fear part of his brain, he had that removed so that he's just no longer scared of public perception. But that's the content I was referring to earlier where he does it in public and he's like cringy in public. But that to me is crossing the line of what is satirical. You're kind of in this new realm of satirical content that isn't really satirical content because no one in public knows. It's just like a new meta of satire. And I don't know what to think of it. I don't. Can we throw the term satire out the window now? Please, we need a new term for whatever this is. This is no longer satire, but because it's still a character, it also isn't reality. You know, he's doing this for the views. So it isn't this isn't really who he is. I hope. That's what I assume. But we're not going to be watching the public content because, again, it makes me very uncomfortable and makes me cringe so hard. But we're going to be watching his other satire content that he makes that's very similar to the last two creators we looked at.
Snookums, you're meowing a little too much today. Is there something going on? What is it? Snookums, you could have just asked for some cuddly wuddlies.
I don't like have anything to say. This is so weird because usually I'm commentating my ass off, but I am genuinely at a loss for words. Like genuinely. I don't like this content. I don't. This to me equates to people that cater towards children on YouTube, you know, like Guava Juice or Collins Key, any of the like influencers that put on a persona to fit their child audience, because it isn't really them. It's not how they act. They just put on this very energetic and enthusiastic persona where they're yelling all the time.
Yes! What? Dude, it's the geek delivery service number 4 in America. Wait, that's my package, dude. Why are you taking my package?
That, to me, equates to this. They might not be exactly the same, but it definitely feels very similar. Why are there so many lactating videos? Why did I pick so many lactating videos? Why did I do that?
Bubba, this night is going so well. What the fuck was that? No, mommy, don't stop me. Want Milky Wilkie?
What the fuck? I want to cry. I'm gonna have nightmares of Alpha Pookie asking me for my milk. No, you can't have it. Leave me alone. Okay, I've decided I'll play one video where he screams in public, just to kind of show you if you haven't seen it. I'll endure it, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I became very nonchalant. But that's what y'all wanted, right? For me not to give a fuck? Congratulations. Now, I really don't give a fuck. Fuck is you talking about?
I can't. How? Literally how? Not even besides the point that he's disturbing the public. Not even that. Just how do you do this in public? This reminds me of the kids I used to go to high school with that would like play pranks on people just in the store. They would just go up to people and be like, oh yeah, your shoes are untied. Like, I can't even fucking do that to a random person. How do you do that? Like, this was definitely that kid, 100%. I'm just genuinely at a loss for words. This is crazy. Okay, that was the last video. Quick conclusion. What the fuck is satire anymore? What is that? Has satire just gone out the window entirely? Is this a new form of satire? What is content anymore? What am I doing with my life? I'm having an existential crisis now. Okay? Because if this is considered content and you can make money off of this, then what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? What is going on? Again, if you find this entertaining, like, especially like the first two people, like, that's fine. You know, no judgment towards you. If you find this guy entertaining, that's another story. I don't know what to say. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. We're almost at 100K, which is insane. If we could get there by the end of the year, I would shit my pants, genuinely. But yeah, make sure to check out my Patreon. I do a mini monthly podcast, and I will see you guys next time, where Obama comes back into my room, hits the gritty, and then he asks me for my milk. I'm dead inside now. Jesus Christ. Patreon time. Shout out my tier 2 patrons: Sophia Vanilla, Sap C, Samir Truesdale, Matthew MacLeod, John Grubb, Elka, Big Guy Mal, Annabelle Rose, and Alexis Foose. And shout out tier 3 patrons: Lysander, Jack, Edgar Rangel, and Adeline Grubb. Thank you guys so much for becoming patrons. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great rest of your day.